So while you're distracted by trying to figure out what's in the box, he is going to give you a boot from behind to try to knock your head into it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages. We're back with the crew of Monday Night Raw, Northern Appalachian Wrestling Federation. We have left the great state of Florida, and we are slowly making our way up the East Coast. We are coming to you live from Savannah, Georgia. I know everybody's so excited down here in the swampland. Watch out for the gators, they're everywhere. Coming at us tonight for this evening, we have an incredible lineup. Maybe we will find out what happened last time, where some mysterious disappearances did happen and some wrestlers are still missing. Will we find out what happened to them this evening? There's only one way that you'll know the answer to that, and that's to stay tuned. Tonight's opening match will be a returning grudge match. The match to kickstart the original grudge that was laid to rest long ago. We're bringing it back just for you all. We have Matt Savage going up against one of his old rivals, Yeehaw Jones. Who will win in this titanic match that is opening us up for this evening? I don't know. You don't know. There's only one way again to find out, but let's hear it from the wrestlers themselves. Let's talk to Matt Savage, who were missing last week in action, but let's see what he has to say about this exciting match that management has put together for them this evening.
Management thought that they were going to send a message by keeping me off the show last week, but that didn't matter to me. I already came in episode 1 and made my statement, which is that I'm going to the top of this league. I'm going to the top of this federation, and we're not going to stop with this federation. We're going to all the way to the top. And if I have to easily step over Yeehaw Jones once again to get to the top, I don't even have to lace my boots up for this one.
That is the incredible throwdown right out of the gate. Yeehaw Jones, let's cut backstage. He definitely had to hear that one. Yeehaw, what do you have to say in response to your opponent?
I hear that my partner in crime, the one I'm going to be taking down the ring, Matt Savage, is talking about not lacing up his boots. Boy, I tell you what, back in Sweetwater Wrestling Federation, we lace up them boots nice and tight for respect for the ring and respect for the people at home. So I'm going to tell you something. You made me turn against my cowboy ways the other day, and I am rearing for some of that sweet southern revenge. So I got something in store for you. And this is where I would like to use my call-up ability called Reputation, where I can roll real. Let me see. My real stat is very bad, but I would like this to contribute towards my
chance
promo.
it anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Real minus 9 minus 1, that's 8. So
Still succeed.
yeah, my opponent picks. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Oh wait, is this? Oh. Okay. I pick one. Actually, sorry, I misread. So for this, I would like to add a stipulation to the match.
All right. What's your stipulation that you would like to add for this evening?
So to meld back into the promo, I have talked to management, and boy howdy, we got ourselves a no disqualification match. So I'll be seeing you in the ring, Matt Savage, and by the end of this, we'll be lucky if they call you Matt Walk-In.
Ooh, no DQ for the evening for the first match. All right. Management has marked that. The ref will know. You can be outside the ring as long as you want. All right, entering first, Matt Savage gets to enter first. So take it away.
Okay. So knowing now that this is a no DQ match, I'm gonna go ahead and on the way out to the ring, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab one of those steel chairs conveniently placed around the backstage area, and make sure that I come out to the ring well equipped to get ready for this no DQ match, and just kind of stand in the middle of the ring with it, waiting
Okay.
for Yeehaw Jones.
Is there anything else that you want to do while you're in the ring waiting?
I'll go ahead and do a work the audience. Do that.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. And that is with look
Your audience.
or no, audience score. That's right.
Yep.
Okay.
Right now, everybody is at 1.
Oh, is resets every episode?
No. Wait, hang on. Let me see.
Because on my notes it says that I have audience 3 right now.
Yeah, I think audience is supposed to reset every episode. I think you start at 1 every episode, I think. But Easy Mode's going with the plan here, so.
If not, I have an audience of 6 right now, and that's a bit overwhelming.
Yeah, I had read it that it resets to 1.
I'm pretty sure audience resets when
Okay.
we go to a new place.
Okay,
I will
that's
check 100%.
So after 6 audience, you can never ever fail work the audience.
Well, yeah, you're a fan favorite at that point.
Okay, I like it.
No one wants to see you fail. Everybody wants to cheer for you. Yes, audience should reset when we go to a new area.
Okay, so when we go to like a new state, then that's
Yes.
what resets. Oh, okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Okay, that's cool. All right, so we're at 1. That is a 15 with my 1.
Wow. Okay.
And to make sure that I wasn't cheating, it's 3d6, right? That is the.
It's
It's 2d6. That
Yeah.
makes so much more sense. Okay, hang on, let me reroll that real quick. That makes substantially
I'm
more
over
sense.
here, I'm like, I don't know what kind of math you got going on over there, but I'm just going to let it go. Like,
Don't worry
More
about
like
it. Listen,
Matt, bad at
listen.
math.
Hey. More like that's a 9. So, you know.
So that's gonna give you +1 momentum
Okay.
for this evening so far,
Okay.
starting out working the
Okay.
crowd.
All right. Glad I checked now, and
Yeah,
we got
that could have
solved.
been detrimental to Yeehaw
Before
Jones
you
later.
turned me into a puddle.
So that's a +1 bonus. I got a 19. I think that hits.
All right, so that gets the audience on their feet. They like to see tables and chairs and everything coming in, especially coming into a DQ match. Very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
So music will switch over, and Yeehaw Jones, you get your entrance.
Okay, so as part of me encouraging the management to allow this no DQ match, I'm also coming in riding in on my horse Betsy, my favorite horse from Sweetwater, and and I go and an intrepid stagehand. What I don't know what's the wrestling stagehand, but the stagehand comes up and throws a lasso, and I catch the lasso and I spin it around. my regular, I have the horse kick up and I yeehaw, and then we gallop safely down to the ring.
Oh yeah, safely. You wouldn't
Safely,
want the
yes.
horse to
Safely.
fight you.
Yeah, I don't know how the Georgians feel about horses with all the alligators around.
Match over before it's even started. All right. So now we have a steel chair and a lasso. I can only imagine where things are going from here.
Isn't the term grip, or would it be stagehand?
It'd probably be grip.
Okay,
great. For wrestling nomenclature, I believe it would technically be a young boy.
Oh, there's several terms for this now that I think about it. Yeah, but for this, a grip will work.
Okay.
My lasso boy.
You lasso.
All
Okay,
right.
so,
So Yeehaw Jones has entered with his horse and lasso, and Savage is already on stage, getting the crowd riled up with the steel chair. Matt Savage, you get to start in control of this match. Take it away. Again, management has not declared, so it's anybody's game tonight.
Okay. Um. So real quick, Yeehaw, are you in the ring now at this point?
Yes. Once I get to once I get to the steps, I dismount. I give Betsy a kiss on the forehead, and then I shoo her away. Go and get.
Okay.
The ranch hand will take the horse
Yes, the ranch hand.
backstage.
Mhm.
Okay. To get us started here, I'm gonna go for an out of the gate chair swing to the side of the knee here at Yeehaw Jones.
Wow. You brought this on yourself, Yeehaw.
He's trying to put me down.
Yeah, right away. All right,
I'm
going
trying.
for the chair swing.
Right to the glue
Are you
factory.
making it real and really hitting him with it?
No.
Or...
Just as a work.
Okay, so just
Yeah.
to work. All right, roll, roll work.
That's a big 3. That's a big 3 right there.
Whoa. All right. Huge whiff right away from Matt Savage, just not judging the distance well at all, going for your leg. He completely telegraphs it too much. Yeehaw, you get to take control.
Okay. I would like to spin that botch into me lassoing the steel chair out of his hands and out of the ring. Like, none of that! No, sir!
None of that. All
No
right.
DQ, but no chair. and oh man, now that I have a lasso, I didn't actually realize how you can incorporate a lasso into. You know what? We'll figure it out. I'm gonna go for.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and lasso him to pull him in for a clothesline.
Okay. So
What is
give me
this
a-
roll?
give me a work here, as this is what
thank
you're
God.
going for.
This is my one good stat. Okay, that's a 10.
Hey, how about
Hey,
that?
there you go. Actually, 11, but I don't know. If it's
Okay, so you you will retain control of the match,
Okay.
and you will gain +1 momentum.
Okay, cool. So once I have him knocked down, I'm gonna pull him back up, and then I'm going to do a walk the ropes bit where I walk up the turnbuckle, and I like at this point I have him like basically like just wrapped around, and I'm gonna walk and use him as the thing that's gonna keep me balanced on the rope, and then just gonna jump down and clothesline him while he's lassoed.
All right, give me another work.
You're
Okay.
giving me a lassoed old school right now.
You know,
Is that
man,
what-
you
oh
know
my
exactly. You know
This
exactly.
man.
That's
man.
that's
The
a 9.
disrespect. 9. So on a 9, you can choose to hand over control and gain 1 momentum, or remain in control.
Okay, I would like to hand over control at this point.
Okay. So you will now have 2 momentum. Matt, you are back in control after he gives you the clothesline for being lassoed.
Okay,
off the
so
turnbuckle.
after the lasso clothesline, as soon as I hit the mat, I do a quick kick back up onto my feet and just completely no sell it. And then as I undo the lasso from myself, I kind of bundle it, and then I go to throw it into his face to distract him. And
Mhm.
while that's going at his face, I'm gonna go in for a spear.
Ooh, all right. Give me that work roll.
Using different dice this time.
Please don't kill me.
Not much better. That's a 5.
Wow, not doing great.
Okay, gonna move these dice
He goes
out
for
of
the
the
rope
dice
throw
tray.
and then tries to get the hit on the surprise clothesline. But Yeehaw, once again, you're ready for it. So how are you taking control here?
Well, naturally, he's not a cowboy like I am, so he didn't know how to bundle it properly. Duh. So he actually like leaves like a convenient length of rope that he trips on when he goes for the spear. And I gain control back at this point?
Yes. When he botches, you gain
Okay.
control back.
Okay. So at this point, he throws the ropes back at me. He trips, and I'm just going to let me see. Oh, no, no. The last time I'm starting to realize it's problematic. But I'm just going to, while he's tripped up, I'm going to go for a yeehaw moonsault. Where I go up, I run up, and I go to the moon, and I moonsault off backwards onto him.
Wow. All right.
What is? Does this
Let's
work?
get that. Yeah, we'll get that work roll
Okay. Okay.
once more.
That's a 10. Yeah.
Wow.
With
So
my one stat.
you succeed, you remain in control, and you get +1 momentum, taking
Okay.
you to 3.
All right. And at this point, I'm like thinking about going for the pin, but then I remember flashback to him making me pin a guy when he was being ganged up on by the rest of the roster.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm going to go. This is for you. This is frontier justice, and I go below the ring, and I pull out a ladder,
Okay.
and I start bringing it into the ring. And if he's still prone, I'm like, I really want to put him away with this one, so I station him on top of the ladder. But this time I try to go for, instead of a moonsault, I try and go for like an elbow drop off the top.
Uh-huh. So from the top ladder for an elbow drop.
So it's like ladder on the bottom, Matt Savage
Mhm.
on top, laying on top, and then I'm gonna try an elbow drop on
Okay.
that. So.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Work again, please.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Opposite of his problem. I'm sorry. This is gonna be a 10. But at this point, I would like to, when I land, I want to try to go for a pin to have him kick out.
Okay. So you're gonna give him control
Mhm.
back.
Yeah.
All right. You'll still get the 1 momentum, and then
Okay.
control will revert to Matt Savage as he's trying to pin you from the elbow drop from the ladder.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, this is not going great so far.
You got this, champ. You got
After the kick out, I'm gonna roll out of the ring and just kind of take a quick breather on the outside of the ring,
This sounds like a plan.
collect myself, as it were, a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then I will go ahead and slide back into the ring and go for a lockup with Yeehaw Jones.
Okay. So going in for a lockup roll, work again.
Mhm.
Hopefully this works for you this time.
What are you? That's 8.
Hey, look at that.
Hey.
You still retain control, and you can give it over to him if you want to gain 1 momentum or keep in control.
I'm gonna keep in control.
Okay.
So with where we're spaced right now,
Mhm.
I see it as us kind of nearer to one side of the ropes than the other. So I'm gonna Irish whip him into the far side of the rope,
Okay.
and then as he's on the way back from the Irish whip, I'm gonna quickly grab the ladder and collapse it back down and try to hit him in the gut with it.
Oh, are we going for a real hit or just?
Still just a work. Still works.
Okay. Okay. I always want to check.
That's
Drama.
right. It's too early in the season for us to start be injuring other wrestlers. Still, I mean, we still got
I don't know. Talk to Big Ben about that.
Just Invincible's still out on leave right now, so we need to
Dude, look, that wasn't my fault, okay? I didn't even do that on purpose.
So that will be a 9 total.
Excellent. You still are in control. You can give control over and get a momentum, or keep going.
I will keep going for now.
Okay.
So after hitting him with the ladder shot, I'm gonna take the ladder and kind of wedge it in the corner horizontally across the second rope.
Okay.
So it's kind of suspended in the air on it.
Right.
And then I'm gonna go back over to Yeehaw Jones and grab him and try to set him up to do a power bomb onto the ladder in the corner.
All right. Get him set up. So we'll do a look roll here to get him set up.
Ooh, okay, that's oh. All right.
Oh, sorry. This will be a body. This is a body one because
I
you're
like that
physically moving him around and
substantially more than a look roll. Let's go with that.
Okay.
So with that, that will be a 9.
All right. Still in control. You can give control over to get a momentum or keep going.
I'm gonna keep control and go for the power bomb to the ladder.
All right. Go for the power bomb to the ladder and roll work.
Okay. I'm also gonna burn one of my momentum to do a +1.
Okay.
Oh, that is a 14. That's a big double 6 right there.
So huge critical success. The crowd jumps on their feet. They're super excited to see this move here. You get the momentum that you spent back, and you are still in control.
Okay. I will take that, and then I'll also, with that, kind of do like after I hit him with the power bomb, I'm still kind of a little gassed, so I kind of after the hit, I kind of do a drop down onto one knee, and I'm gonna give control over to Yeehaw Jones.
Okay.
Okay.
So Yeehaw, you are in control now.
Okay, I am in so much pain from that power bomb and the ladder, and somehow he's still like moving. He's still working. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try and while he's down, I'm gonna try and turn him around and Irish whip him and do like a drop down trip into the ladder.
Okay.
Okay.
So that would be what now?
That would be a work roll
Okay.
for the whip and trip.
That's a 7.
That's enough to succeed just barely.
Okay. Okay.
So you are still in control, or you can hand it over and get another momentum.
Okay. I think. Okay, I have one thing in mind that I'd like to do. So I tripped him, so he's face
Yep.
first into the thing. He's like crouched over it. I back up into the center of the ring. I like assess the state of the crowd, and I do like a bucking bronco kind of thing. Yeah. And I go into the opposite corner, and I run in and I leap so that I'm basically sitting on his back. That's gonna apply more pressure, and it's basically like I'm doing I'm riding kind of thing.
Right? Give me give me a body roll here for that leap.
Okay. I'm gonna burn 2. No, let's make it 2 momentum for this.
Okay.
Body. Ooh. You know, let's do all 4.
Okay. Ooh.
Body's real bad. Oh, okay.
He might be a cowboy, but he ain't a fit cowboy.
Nah.
He's not a high
I love
flyer
me some
cowboy.
sarsaparilla. Okay. I got a 10.
Hey, you succeed.
Yeah.
You hit it perfectly. Again, the crowd
Right.
jumps and very excited. You get 1 momentum back, and you are still in control.
Okay, at this point, this is a really awkward place to talk a spot. But while I'm on top, so like I'm on top of his shoulders, I'm like, "All right, man, if you want to go for the finish, by all means. I'm gonna mosey on a bit, and you figure out what to do from there. And I'm gonna pass over control to him as I'm feeling myself because I'm not a high flyer, and I did a high flying move. I'm like, yeah, woohoo, and like back turn to him.
Matt Savage, you are back in control as Yeehaw is riding your shoulder.
Okay, so you're on my back right now, right?
I think just for the sake of the kids at home, I dismounted and I'm in the middle of the ring, back turned to you, and I'm just like, guys, ain't I awesome? I'm so cool.
One celebratory that he landed the move and then jumps off and does starts line dancing in the center of the ring.
Oh, you know me so well.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Okay, while he is doing his line dancing, I'm gonna come up from behind and hit him with the good old forearm low blow.
Ooh, all right. Let's get that work roll.
That is a 7.
So you succeed, and you can remain in control or hand it over and get a momentum.
I will go ahead and take the control still,
Okay.
and with that, I am then gonna just go ahead and pick him up for the Ladderman's carry and go for the finisher with the GTS.
All right.
And I'm gonna burn all 3 of my momentum on this one.
Go for it.
That is 11 with the +3.
Woo! Hit clean. You pull off your finisher, and you'll get the 3-count pin.
With Yeehaw laid out there still in the middle of the ring, I'm gonna roll out of the ring and go over to the announce table, and I'm gonna pull out a cowboy hat from underneath the announce table, and go back into the ring and just put it on top of his face, and then roll back out the other side of the ring and go back up the ramp to the backstage.
The disrespect. The absolute disrespect. Amazing.
I had to play heel this match.
We'll cut to the announcer table here. Bob Haas, incredible match from the old rival, starting the entire rivalry back up again. Didn't think management was going to give Yeehaw Jones the opportunity there to rekindle there with Matt Savage. I thought it was done. I thought it was over with. We were moving forward. Apparently, with new management and the missing people that we have in the cast, they're pulling out all the stops. What do you think about that, Jim?
Well, I gotta say there, Bob, for being the kind of big guy that Yeehaw Jones is, he showed a surprising amount of athleticism in the ring tonight. I really was impressed with what he was putting out there, and can't wait to see what we get more from him coming up. And I gotta say, Matt Savage really did a good job backing up his claims he made prior to this match about trying to ride it all the way to the top.
Well, there was some reverse riding there to the top, I will say, Jim. We weren't expecting that, especially from Yeehaw Jones. I've never seen a man fly like that that's been that big. But you are correct. Matt Savage is making good on his claims so far of climbing the top of the roster here and being the sole survivor. This could be his beginning journey on the road to our return to WrestleMania.
Absolutely, but he's still going to have some stiff competition on the way to the top of that mountain, what with Big Ben, the Caretaker, and of course, the strange disappearance and possible rivalry reappearance of Cold Stone Cream Austin. As far as I know, we still have not heard from him since being taken by Caretaker last week backstage.
That's right. We're not sure what happened with that instance there, or what's going on with Caretaker. Again, the strong, silent type, not getting a whole lot from him. But on top of that, not the only disappearance to happen last week. The champ is still missing. Stock
Absolutely.
footage of empty dressing room of the champ.
Absolutely. Hercule didn't do himself any favors or make any friends by coming back. And as we saw, Big Ben was already ready to say something about it before mysteriously disappearing into the ether as well. So, not quite sure what management has up their sleeve going on, but am definitely interested to see how the return of both of those competitors to the ring is going to shake up the foundation that we've set up here in Northern Appalachia Wrestling.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Jim, and we do remember Big Ben does have the champ's cape. We don't know why or what he's doing with it, but it's in his room. Stock footage of cape when dressing room.
You can only imagine something disrespectful, Bob.
Well, we all know how Big Ben feels about the colonies, and he voices it almost every time that he's on air. So we can only guess at what he has planned.
That's right. And why don't you tell the people, speaking of what he's got planned, what do we got planned coming up next on the card here tonight?
Well, checking out the card, we have a very interesting match coming up next. We've got the man of pain himself, Dark Loved, coming up against the hometown hero, Jimbo Wrecker. Jimbo, of course, representing the hometown of Savannah, Georgia this evening, fan favorite. Will Dark Love be able to pull out the win here, pull out all the stops?
Well, with what we saw with the two of them last week in that roll of pennies match, I could only imagine that Jimbo Wrecker's going to be looking for some type of comeback or revenge here, especially in his own hometown. You know, nothing hurts more than getting back to the hometown and disappointing the hot crowd when they're ready to see you.
Exactly. That was a very interesting match. We'll see if Jimbo is going to come back with a vengeance. There is a extra added stipulation for this evening. We're not quite sure what it is, but it looks like they're lowering a box into the middle of the ring. Lockbox. Not entirely sure what's going on there or why it's in the middle of the ring, but there it is. Big box. I don't know. I don't know. It could be anything.
Few people can claim to know what's going through the mind of management these days, Bob, what with everything so up in the air. So I think we go ahead and cut backstage to the wrestlers and see how they feel about this weird development and get their takes on the match coming in tonight.
Well, let's start off with none other than the man of pain himself, the Daredevil, Dark Loved.
How's everybody doing tonight? Wrecker, Jimbo. Last time you gave me one of these. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Every time you look at me, I want you to see exactly what it is I'm going to be doing to you every single match we have. Every time. And all of your fans, your family, your friends, they're going to remind you of it when I take you down tonight. I'll see you in the ring. And as for that box, whatever's in there, I'm going to save it for you.
Ooh. Not knowing what's in the box, but still commenting that whatever's in there is just for Wrecker. Also, the scars wearing as badge of honor to remind Wrecker that he cannot stop the man of pain. We will have to cut back and see what Jimbo has to say in response after the last matchup that these two had, where punches were not pulled. So cutting backstage, we get to see Jimbo Wrecker in his traditional overalls, just sitting in a chair, counting pennies. I got a whole dollar with your name on it. Maybe two. We'll see in the ring. I got a treat for you in the box. And then he'll pull up a key that's on his neck.
Oh.
Not
Wait.
sure what to make of all of that, and why does that man have a key?
Wait, aren't
Oh.
penny rolls 50 cents?
Yeah, that's the joke. He can't do math.
Oh, okay. Just, never mind.
Well, Jimbo Wreckers certainly made a statement here, and I'm interested to see whether or not the knowledge that he has the key to this mysterious box is going to give Dark Love any type of added momentum in trying to get in onto him as quickly as possible as soon as we start this match.
I guess only time will tell, and we'll have to get down to this match to find out for sure. Entering the ring first will be Dark Love.
So, I enter the ring, music starts, I enter the ring,
We
Lights go to
cameras
the-
pan to find
to
you in
the
the
ramp.
crowd.
and they start looking for the crowd. And you see one area just start like hollering and cheering. You see pennies flying everywhere, and I come out wearing a vest of pennies, and they're all covered in Jimbo's blood from our previous match. Yes.
Even the souvenirs, just
Even the
penny vest.
souvenirs. Yes. So come out wearing it all. All Pop Mart, because I didn't have that many pennies, but you know, I gotta
Yeah,
represent.
we didn't think that many pennies were used in that match. Apparently, we were wrong.
You wrong. And I just make my way to the ring. I will work the crowd because I am wearing my vest.
The penny vest.
I'm wearing my penny vest, and they're still hitting me with the socks that I hand out as I come out to the ring, and I will work the crowd.
All right, roll away. Roll
All right.
audience.
All right, here we go.
I gotta
That
say,
is
Bob,
a 10.
I've heard of a penny coat before, but I don't think I've ever seen a penny vest.
Well, Jim, there's a first time for anything. Just wait, and we'll see if the crowd even starts to nickname him the scary clown from the mind of Stephen King, Pennywise. With the 10, big pop from the audience. Everybody's super excited that you are wearing the blood-soaked penny vest. So you're doing your whole check out the pennies on the vest motion down in the ring. The lights will dim down a little bit. You'll hear the slight plucking of banjo strings, and spotlights come on the stage, do a little swirl around, and then we find Jimbo Wrecker just crawling out from under the stage. He has a small alligator in a headlock under his arm. Walks up into the ring, just looks at you, hands the gator off to one of the grips off stage, walks to the middle of the ring, looks at you, knocks on the box, and then just sits down on top of it. Doesn't say anything to you, just dead-eye stare.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Let the games begin.
And with that, as you're just looking at each other, he's going to explode up off the box and just start throwing jabs at you.
Alrighty. These are real, or are these?
These are not real.
Okay.
These are just...
I have to ask.
Oh yeah, with Jimbo you have to ask.
I have to ask.
So
Last time the entire match was real.
He's throwing shots into the vest, kind of pushing you back a little bit. He keeps that going and pushes you into the corner, so you're up against one of the turnbuckles, and then he's going to give you a big boot to the chest.
Oh.
Of which he nails you right in the chest.
Oh. So I'm caught up against the
Yeah, so you're up against the turnbuckle. Now. He does that, and then he just starts cheering and waving the crowd up, walks back out into the center of the ring, pats the box again.
He's really making a big deal out of this box. Okay.
You almost hear like something moves in the box when he hits it.
Ah, okay.
What would you like to do while he is pumping the crowd up right now?
I'm gonna just like make a show of stealthily going up to him and trying to make a grab for that key.
Oh, okay.
Kind of literally do the motion, just make it
up.
the sneak up with the little pick going for the neck.
All right.
Yes.
Roll me a look.
A look.
As you're trying to sneak up there.
Tippy toeing up there.
Yeah.
That is a botch.
Oh.
Ah.
You'll be trying to do the sneak up, and everybody in the crowd, look out! Look out behind you! He whirls around, bam, 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 and starts into his combo again.
Ah, man. He's
Oh
just
boy,
working me.
he is working you real hard. He's getting you again, starting that combo to push you back. And then he is going to work real on this next one.
Okay.
And he's going to give you a good shot in the face.
Oh,
Give
other
you a
side
trainer.
this time?
Yeah, and then he's going
Alright.
to relinquish control and hand it back over to you.
Alright. As soon as he relinquishes control, I go to grab him by the shoulders
Mm-hmm.
and just give him a nice quick headbutt. Not real.
Okay. Give me that work roll.
Yeah. That is if the dice stop falling on this side, that is a 9.
All right, so you will
8
succeed.
with my -1.
You will succeed. You can remain in control or give up control to get +1 momentum.
I will remain in control. As his head knocks back from the daze, I'm gonna make a reach for the key again
Okay.
because I'm very tempted as to. Actually, ignore that. I'm gonna make my way towards the chest to kind of pay attention to what it is that's going on inside that thing. It sounded like I heard some noise.
Yeah, you can hear. It sounds like there's something in there.
Okay, as I'm doing that, I'll relinquish control. So as I'm
Okay.
distracted over here, he can do his thing.
So while you're distracted by trying to figure out what's in the box, he is going to give you a boot from behind to try to knock your head into it.
Oh.
He does. He doesn't do it for real. It's just the
Okay.
hit to push you into the box.
So like I'm literally being plastered up against the window.
Yeah,
Okay.
almost. Then he's gonna wrap your arm back up and just kind of pull it back while putting boots on you to try and do a submission, of which he is going to fail, and
Okay.
you are back in control.
Yeah. So I
So he's
release
going
myself
to
from
try
him.
to get an armbar started, and then doesn't
Yeah.
quite pull it off right.
So I yank. As he's doing that, I grab him and I try to pull him over my shoulder,
Mhm.
right onto the box.
Okay.
So
Give
he's
me a
like
body roll.
lands like right solid square onto it. That is an 8.
So you succeed. You are still in control. You can relinquish to get a momentum or keep going.
As he's lying on it now and his neck is completely exposed, I will go for that key now.
Okay.
Okay, so this would be a real.
Uh,
Would this be a? What would that
do
be?
you want to do it like flashy, like you're clearly making a grab for it so everybody can see type deal?
Yes, I want to do that. Yes, because
So
he
roll
did
look.
display it to the.
Yeah,
on the
roll look.
screen. Okay. All right, different set because I lost those. That is man, that is a 6. I am failing on this key, man.
You go to grab the key, and he just grabs your hand, and then gives you a big push off, so that you're both standing back up, and then he's gonna try a running spear, of which he fails.
Oh.
So it's back to
I
you.
will, as he's running to me with the spear, I'm gonna clothesline him in response. I will make this a real.
So it's not real, just work. So roll away.
All right. That is an 11.
So you succeed, you gain 1 momentum, and you're still in control.
Alrighty. This puts me at 3, correct?
Yes.
Yes. All right. For the umpteenth time, I'm gonna go for that key because I want it.
Roll look
I want to
again.
see what's in the chest. I'm a loot fanatic. That is a 7.
You will snatch the key off of his neck.
I snatch the key. I will pick him up. I remain in control. Pick him up, and I try to throw him over the outside the ring.
Okay. Roll body.
All right. Trying to give myself time to get to this chest here. That is an 8.
You will successfully toss him over the top rope. You watch him salt over the top rope into the outer skirts of the ring. There, he'll hit the ground. You definitely hear him kind of flop. So
Blap.
you're in the ring by yourself, still in control.
I'm gonna do a like a little show. Just do a look like, oh my god, I got the key. I'm gonna go over there, go inside, and start to unlock it.
Okay. So you're unlocking the chest.
Yes.
Everybody is up on their feet, shouting and excited and everything, and you get booted in the back again. Punch your
Oh
face
man.
into the chest as the key slams into the lock.
Okay.
Now he's gonna try and pick you up, and fails to do so.
I keep working on the chest.
Ignoring that he's even there, huh?
I'm ignoring him.
Wow.
I got the key. I'm doing this.
All right, so you key turns in the lock. You can hear the lock click, and then he's gonna elbow drop right there onto the chest.
Like I'm sacrificing my body for the curiosity, because you know what the curiosity does.
And then he picks you up and throws you into the ropes,
Ah,
and then comes over and gives you a couple. Actually,
as he-
he's not gonna throw punches. He's gonna give you some slap chops.
all right. As he's doing, attempting to do that, I will do an interrupt. I will spend one momentum.
Okay.
Um,
Uh,
and then
because he's a fighter, you have to spend 2 momentum.
oh,
do
okay.
interrupts.
I'll spend 2 momentum. Got it.
Okay.
Oh, because he's a fighter. Okay. You know what?
Yeah.
I'll hold off. I'll
Okay.
take it.
Okay.
I'll
So
take
you
what
can
he's
take
got.
the couple shots that he's got for you,
Yeah, I'll take the slap.
and then he will give you control back over after the
Okay.
second slap chop.
I am going to go down and grab him from the ankle, like flip him over, get him off his feet.
All right,
Do
give me a body
just do
roll.
kick. Body. That is a 7.
All right, so you will succeed in just grabbing his leg and throwing it out from under him, so he's flipped over onto his back.
I'll grab him from the leg, drag him with me as I go to the chest, so I know
Okay.
what he's up to at this point, and he can't keep sneak attacking me.
All right.
And I will work on the chest.
Well, you've gotten the key in, and you've turned it, and you've heard the lock click.
All right, so I remove the lock.
You throw open the lid while you have one hand on his leg.
Yes.
All right, he's trying to kick out, and he's not succeeding. You still got him by the leg.
Yes. So I open the chest in a flashing motion, like, what do I find?
Big smoke cloud erupts out of the chest. And inside the chest
That's killing
is
me.
the champ's belt.
Oh. I immediately turn over to Jimbo, right? Jimbo, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
We turn over to Jimbo, and I stomp on his leg for real.
Oh, give me a reel.
That is a 10.
Okay. So with that, for real, oh, okay. There is. Ow, this one's gonna hurt. You got a 10?
Yeah.
Okay, and oof. I'm gonna give you part of the hardcore for drawing blood.
Yes.
Um, so obviously you get to pick. So you get to pick 2 here. So someone in the match gets injured. Uh, you gain 1 heat with your opponent. or they gain 1 heat with you. So pick 2 of those.
I'll gain heat with him, and he'll. No, I told him that he would be made fun of by his family. I will gain the heat with him, and I will give him the injury.
Jeez.
The life of a heel, yes.
All right. So you give him the injury. He is screaming down on the ground. The belt is still in the chest. What do you do now?
I will go and I grab that belt.
And then what?
I will put it on myself.
Oh!
I'm afraid I can't let this happen, young man. That belt doesn't rightfully belong to you. That's going to be my belt when I win it from Hercule, and I'm taking that from you right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and just give him the scrub club. Just the
Just one boom.
Yeah, just the cartoon bop on the head.
Yeah. Are you gonna hit him for real or just do work?
I'm gonna just do a work.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Alright, so he will clonk you on the head, and he's holding the belt. What are you gonna try and do, Dark Love? Are you gonna give the belt up to Big Ben as he gives you the boop?
Dark Love actually has a little bit of like he looks up. He has a bit of admiration towards Big Ben.
Okay.
Of his healy way.
So just lets it go.
I will take the belt and I will put it on him.
Big Ben gives him the bop, and he looks stunned, and then puts the belt on him.
Yes.
I'm actually gonna stop you from putting the belt on me. I'm gonna grab the belt and I'm just gonna point my foot. Yeah, I'm taking this. I'll throw it over my shoulder and I'm taking it out and I'm leaving.
Okay. Meanwhile, Jimbo Wrecker is still screaming on the mat.
All right. I mean, does me relinquishing control do anything for him, given that he's injured?
He's injured, nursing his leg. It looks like it's definitely, possibly broken.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go to him. I'm just gonna like push him down, just gently, and hold him down to just pull off the pin.
Okay.
To bring this match to an end.
Yeah, that'll bring this one to an end. With the screams of Jimbo Wrecker in pain. Medics are brought out to rush him off of the stage. Everybody is in complete disbelief as what's happening. You see a bunch of people just start throwing pennies. As they play your exit music.
Yep. As they're carrying him out and my exit music comes on, I take off the vest and I put it on him.
Oh, wow. Ooh, okay. Going to the announcer table. This is the look of Bob Haas. Just Jim, I don't have any words. I think you have to start this one, Jim.
Bob, I almost want to give him a little bit of respect for giving him that vest there at the end of it, but I gotta be honest, I don't know if there's enough pennies on that to cover the medical expenses he's gonna incur after that savage attack in the middle of the ring.
That's a whole nother injury to add to the list. Just off of the possible return of Just Invincible, we should be seeing him the next episode. That was a long injury that he had to wait out, and this one, I don't see Jimbo coming back at all this season. That is possibly a career-ending injury right there that Dark Love just handed out to the home favorite.
Well, if he does manage to come back, you gotta wonder how it's gonna affect him going forward, and you also gotta be a little worried about Dark Love. I mean, he certainly sent a statement and proved that he is the hardcore icon of N.A.W. so far. However, this could only spell disaster in the long run. But again, time will tell with an injury like that. Who's to say?
A bunch of questions and no answers for sure, Jim. Especially, how did Jimbo get the belt? Why was it in the chest? Why did he have the key?
Once again, Bob, all great questions. Management seems to have some type of plan that they're playing out here in the long game, but to be perfectly honest with you, this commentator is baffled. Why did it come out during this match in particular? Why was it not saved for one of the bigger names on the title? I do have to give a little bit of credit to Big Ben coming out and being a sport as he was, given what we've seen of the man in the past. It was almost all but certain to me that he was just going to take that belt and declare himself champion right here, right now. But the fact that he does want to win it off of Hercule, that does show a little bit of sportsmanship and a little bit of spirit out of Big Ben that I don't think we've seen so far this season.
Could we actually be seeing the big heart of Big Ben, maybe?
It certainly was on display tonight, and I'm interested to see how it is going to play out in the long run. But that also begs the question, what happened to Hercule? Is the champion going to be able to make a statement at some point? Is he going to come back and be able to give some context to what we've seen and what happened to the belt in the first place? Again, it's like we open a box and all we find inside is more questions at this point.
If anything, it could be just the perfect metaphor for a Pandora's box that has been opened onto our wrestling federation here tonight. Everything is up in the air completely. I question management being in control at this point.
If management's still in control at this point, Bob, I'd hate to see it when they lose control.
That's for sure, Jeb. That is for sure. But let's take a quick break while we honor tonight's sponsor, Mugs. You drink from them. Thanks, Mugs.
Also, Mugs, if you'd like to sponsor us, you can email me at admin@criticalhits.com.
That's for any mugs at all. Yeah, please do that. That'll bring us to tonight's big headliner, the one that was requested by the Thunder Rolls himself.
By the way, Mugs,
Russian
we also
slap
take donations.
match. Indeed.
Now, I gotta say, Bob, going into the setup that Thunder Rolls did last week to get this Russian slapboxing match here for the main event tonight, going up against an opponent like Big Ben, I gotta question if he knows exactly what's best for his health. In a one-on-one match, we've seen Thunder Rolls be able to take surprising control often. But up against someone like Big Ben and a feat of upper body strength, he's got to have something going for him with that wheelchair. But in the long run, I don't know if the stamina is going to be there to be able to hold out against his rival.
We have seen some of the slaps that Big Ben has been able to throw down, and even going to stock footage of Season 1, where he was fighting some of the big names then at the time. The Black Cat, the Game Master, Sandy Warhol, all big names back in the beginning, all big names that fell to Big Ben himself.
That they did, and so much so that we haven't even heard from them at all this season, so I think he may have slapped him out of the business. But I am interested to see how this one's going to go, and to be perfectly honest, if Thunder Rolls is able to pull out a victory here, what kind of momentum do you think that could give him into the newly contested title spot? If he's able to pull out a victory over the self-proclaimed #1 contender with Big Ben, management's got to look at him with a new set of eyes and think maybe he should be in the top spot conversation.
That ain't yours.
Well, you have to think
Good boys.
with the missing Hercule, the one that should be looked to at this time is the veteran himself, the Thunder Rolls. He's the one that's gonna carry all of the weight at this point. He's the veteran on the roster. He's making the big plays and putting up some big calls, especially to go up against the Big Ben.
Absolutely.
But let's not just take it from us. Let's hear from the man himself. Thunder Rolls, what do you have to say about tonight's matchup?
Well, tonight is really not about a display or a show or anything. So if you guys would just follow me to the ring here, I'm going to slowly transfer over from my power wheelchair into a manual wheelchair, a regular manual wheelchair. And I'm going to have them follow me with the camera as I push my way down the ramp, slowly get up into the ring. And as I get up into the ring, there will be another chair waiting. I'm going to transfer over into the regular chair and strap myself in with like a seat belt.
Okay.
And then have someone else take my wheelchair away. And then I'm going to grab a mic and I'm going to be like, I'm waiting. Meet me in the center.
Oof. Bold words from the Thunder Rolls. Let's see what Big Ben has to say about this, especially after now coming into the possession of the champ's belt, which I can only imagine is another trinket that has now adorned his room backstage.
All right, so cut to the dressing room, and the normally composed Big Ben is pacing and huffing and puffing back there. Doesn't even notice the camera at first, and then excellent. I'm glad you're here. I got something to say right now. Management, I don't know what you're doing here, but I don't like it. All right, I deserve that title shot. I beat Hercule last year in WrestleMania. That belt should be mine, rightfully. But now, Hercule's missing, and you don't seem to want to do anything about it. So I gotta be perfectly honest. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this situation. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it right now. And I'm gonna tell you what, Hercule, I don't know where you are or what you're up to, but your belt and your cape, they're on my wall. I've got them here for you. I'm not taking the belt without winning it. So I'm going to be holding on to these for safekeeping until we figure out what's going on with you, get you back, until I get my title shot and I earn the belt rightfully the way it was supposed to be. Hey, wait. Hang on, wait a minute. Wasn't I supposed to have a match or something?
Big Ben, you're supposed to be in the ring for the slap match this evening for Thunder Rolls.
Oh, that's right. All right, yeah, well, tonight after this slap boxing match, I'll be putting the brakes on the Thunder Rolls anyway. Cut to the thing. I'm gonna... What do I roll for that? I roll, I get to roll my body for promos, right?
If you're doing a feat of strength, otherwise you'll still roll look.
I thought I had when you're not in the ring, roll body
because you're
instead of look.
intimidating. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Okay, so I got 8, 11.
All right. So you succeed for your promo cut. So you can add a stipulation to a relevant match. You can cause Thunder Rolls to respond to the promo that you just cut, or you can gain a heat with the Thunder Rolls.
Can I gain a heat with the management?
Oh, because you're trash talking management?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will add another +1 to management.
All right. And then I'll head out to the ring with my usual fanfare. You know, Union Jack Speedos, Union Jack cape, top hat and monocle this time. My red coat's at my back. I'm gonna play to the crowd and call out all the people in the red coat merch that are down there. Like give them the little, you know.
Roll audience as you're making your way in. Then.
Ooh, yeah, it's bad. It's a 5. That's not good. Yeah.
Botch.
I won't be rolling audience again.
You gain 1 momentum and cannot work the audience the rest of the evening.
Okay.
That seems to be your usual, honestly.
Kind of. Anyway.
Sitting already seated and strapped in and ready in the center of the ring is the Thunder Rolls.
All right, before I sit down, I'm going to grab a mic real quick. Look the Thunder Rolls dead in the eyes. You sure you want to do this, mate? I mean, it's not too late to back out.
Well, this chair only goes forward.
All right, fair enough. Your funeral. Hand the mic off. Sit down, get strapped in.
And then I'll pull out the strap that goes on the left hands,
Okay.
and it'll have his nation's flag on his side, mine on my side.
Ooh.
All right.
And
Ref
then
comes over. All right, gentlemen, this is a slap boxing event brought to you by Mugs. The rules are simple. First one to go down from too many slaps is out.
it's a KO match.
It's an endurance match, that's for sure.
All right, so I start
You
start
get to
in
start
control.
with the first slap, sir.
All right, I'm gonna ladies first.
Surrenders his first slap to the Thunder Rolls. Thunder Rolls, you have first slap now.
I will backhand him with a real slap to wake him up a little bit so he realizes
Whoa!
it's serious.
Roll real.
Am I real -1 or is it 0?
Yeah, your real is -1.
-1. So 8.
Did you say 8?
Yep.
So he gives you a real slap, and you feel it. You can. Oh God! Since we're going back and forth, I'll have to amend rules here a little bit. So 8. Got it. Uh, Big Ben, it's to you.
All right, I'm gonna shake it off and let me ask you this: if I relinquish control again, do I get another momentum?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna. You actually even gonna try here? Why don't you do that again? Have a mulligan on me.
Ooh.
Okay.
Are you reeling again, or are you just going for it?
No, I'm reeling again.
Okay, reeling again.
Until he takes it seriously.
He's gonna take it serious.
And that is a 10.
That is a 10. That gets you a momentum. 10 is now the high score to beat. It is back to you, sir.
Hey, wait a minute. If he rolls a 10 on work real stiff, doesn't something happen? Doesn't he like?
Not specifically for the design of this match. He's giving you real hits, so you're feeling the hits.
Okay.
But he's not doing what Dark Love did, which was intentionally break someone's leg. He's
All right.
more going the lines of giving you the slaps to show the redness from the real hits. You might have like maybe a little. Your chest is definitely very red because he is really giving you the slaps.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna slap him back. Well, that's a little better, mate. My turn. Ooh. Okay, I got a -1 work, right? So that's gonna be a 10.
All right. So right now you're tied, but you do gain a momentum from the 10 hit. All right, Rolls. He's giving you the hit. You were both tied at a 10 score.
Right. I'll kind of shake my face and turn and spit on the mat, and then go back and pull with my left hand to pull him in at the same time as I swing.
Okay.
But this one's not going to be real.
Okay. Just to work on this one.
Just to work.
Okay.
Uh, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Unless I have a -1. It's a 0, right? I think it's a 0.
For your work is a +2.
Okay, 9.
Okay. That's different.
I thought my body was +2, but
No, your body's a -1. Your work is a +2.
Okay, well then, I am backwards.
Big Ben, it's back to you.
All right. Okay, I got a 7 for work.
Okay. Both of you trading slaps back and forth. The crowd hearing them all the way up in the stands.
I would hope so.
The redness on the chest that both of you are getting continuously builds as you rock each other back and forth in your chairs from slapping. When suddenly, I don't know how Thunder Rolls is going to feel about this. We'll find out, though.
Mm.
Flying from off stage, sliding in under the bottom rope, and just giving a quick spear in the chair. The caretaker flies in and just spears you out of the chair onto the mat.
Which one of us? Oh, him.
he does know that if he spears him, I'm going with him. We're strapped together.
Yep. He knocks you both down, and then he gives you a look, and then looks at him, looks at Big Ben, then looks at you. Not entirely sure what to do. So right now it's to you, Thunder Rolls. As the caretaker has come in and
Unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
I'll scream at him and be like,
Okay.
"Get out of my ring!"
And like point outside.
And I'll point and wait for him. And he's playing to the crowd, or is he saying to me?
Yeah, he's like,
I don't need your help. I've never needed anyone's help. You need my help. Get out of the ring. We'll talk about this later.
All right, can I since this match has obviously taken a turn, can I use this moment to do something?
yeah, what do you want to do?
All right, I want to spend a momentum
Mm-hmm.
to use an interrupt.
Okay.
And I'm going to stand up. I'm going to grab the Thunder Rolls by the neck. And then I'm going to grab the caretaker by the neck and do a double choke slam.
Wow. All right, roll body.
I'm spending all 4 of the extra momentum that I have to buff this roll.
You're gonna disconnect the strap, right?
No.
He's just going with you.
I'm going with you.
Okay.
No hope of recovery.
All right, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus body, 14, 15, 16.
That's gonna hurt.
It's up, and all 3 of you just go down. As you double slam both of them into the mat.
I would like to put in just a quick potential caveat here.
Sure.
Does the ring break?
Yeah, I was just about to say we should break the ring.
I kind of feel like a ring break is in need here with that massive double choke slam and a chair nonetheless.
Yeah, and a chair. I agree. Ring snap.
Oh, dude, the poles fall in and everything. Like,
Yeah.
Can
the
anybody-
whole ring just
can anybody even
it's
see what's
taken
going
so
on?
much punishment tonight that this one with the and all three of you going down at the same time
I'm gonna
because you're still
say,
strapped.
just because this makes this more interesting. The audience can't see the thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls doesn't come back out from underneath the ring.
Oh, he just disappears into the ring crack.
Uh-huh.
So
And
now
all
it's
that's left
just
is like, so what's left is like the bloody strap that's attached to Big Ben's hand.
right.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that. Whoops.
Caretaker will be laid out from this. The strap has been broken. There's blood on the ground. The Thunder Rolls is now missing.
All right, well, I'm gonna roll the caretaker up and pin him.
Okay. You pin the caretaker. Refs are just waving the match over. Everybody's like, "Oh, what's going on? What? Oh!" Wow. Not even sure
There's
what's
the
going on
lone-
there.
The lone wheelchair beside the ring with one of the wheels just spinning
Just
on its
spinning.
side.
Oh God.
So to the to the announcers again in just complete and utter shock. Jim, we've lost the whole ring, Jim. We've lost it.
I gotta say that Russian slap match fell apart faster than a democratic conversation happening in Russia. I just don't understand what is going on anymore. I've heard of tearing the house down, but these two men tonight have given us more than we could have bargained for. That was
Again, another missing wrestler. Where is the Thunder Rolls in all of that mess? We need to get a team in. We need a team in to find him.
whatever elder god management is praying to at this point. We're gonna need some clarification here because we are just absolutely flapping in the wind at this point with all of these disappearances.
Not only that, but a
So-
growing injury list as well. Some real hard hitters are getting together here tonight. I think we're going to see some very long-lasting rivalries come out of this as well, should these injuries recover in a timely manner.
Absolutely.
Guys, can we have like paramedics come down and be like looking around the ring and stuff to try and find
Yeah,
what's
absolutely.
going on?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
flashlights on and everything. We have
First
no idea.
responders, dogs, like.
Sifting
yeah.
through all of the wreckage.
Some guys in suits with sunglasses just came out. We have no idea what's going on anymore at this point.
Allie on the side, all concerned.
Hater trying to pull her away like he got what he deserved. Wow.
Tonight, in all of my years of professional commentary, tonight is by far one of the bloodiest barrages I have ever had the honor to bear witness to and call with you, Bob. That was just an absolute massacre out there tonight.
Well, we are down in the southern half of Georgia where people do like a good fight. I wasn't expecting tonight to roll out the way that it did. We started off nice and strong with a good no DQ match, and then I feel like it just went off the rails after that.
Bob, as too soon as it might be to make a rolling out reference at this point, I just really am hoping for the safety of Thunder Rolls, and also have to wonder, what are the ramifications going to be for Caretaker? I mean, he just came out completely apropos and decided to interject himself in this match, and I'm wondering if we're going to start seeing some type of build-up between him and Big Ben at this point.
I can only agree with you on that one. Clearly, Big Ben not happy to see Caretaker come out of nowhere and interrupt what Thunder Rolls had put together. Also, the spat between Thunder Rolls and the Caretaker. He was gonna bring him in under his wing. Now it looks like he's gonna be out in the cold.
Absolutely. Caretaker might have to be looking for somebody to take care of him going forward on Monday nights here.
Well, with the roster that we have at the moment, who knows what is going to happen? At least we can say welcome back to Just Invincible for the next episode, finally off of injury report.
For whatever good, that's going to do him, Bob. For whatever good, at this point, that's going to do him.
He's got a lot of heart, that's all I can really say about him. Once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to Monday Night Nah and the craziness that has happened. We have seen the Champs belt. We've seen the pupil turn on the master. We've seen quite a bloody display with a real injury that was definitely a broken leg. Who knows what is in store for us as this road to WrestleMania continues. Your guess is once again as good as mine. But all I can say is management better start bringing it all together and reining some people in.
Yeah,
All right.
Bob, I've got a crystal ball, a tarot deck, and a Ouija board, and my guess is non-conclusive.
I'll have to consult the trusty Magic 8 Ball, and every time it keeps saying, please try again.